The next question perhaps builds on the contentions raised by Aisha. I request Sharath Negi with the next question for Monika ma'am.
Very good evening to everyone. Ma'am, in the now dismissed appeal against the hijab ban in the Karnataka High Court, the petitioners had contended that the hijab is an essential religious practice under Islamic law. So, since the matter is now in appeal in the Honorable Supreme Court, and if the court goes on to decide in favor of the said contention, don't you think it would bound all Muslim women to follow the particular dress code, which would in return violate the freedom of those Muslim women who choose not to wear the hijab? And adding on to that, what according to you could be a possible solution to this conundrum?
What was the last line you stated?
Ma'am, and what according to you could be a possible solution to the conundrum?
I don't see this as any kind of chaos. Reason being that the law is absolutely clear on this. Law says, as Karnataka High Court has also reiterated, that first essential religious practices is what is protected under Article 25. But if essential religious practice is also discriminatory and against the constitutional scheme, even that can be modified. That can be regulated in favor of social reform and public interest. Because in 1947, if you see, when India got independent and India got partitioned as well, there were two countries which were formed out of India. One was Pakistan and one was Bangladesh, which was named later on as Bangladesh. Both the countries chose Islamic constitution. They became Islamic Rashtras. We chose secularism. Positive secularism, Sarv Dharm Sambhav. So we chose not the rule of a religious book or Sharia. We chose constitution as one book which will govern us all. And when the preamble of the constitution says, we the people of India give ourselves this constitution. So when we say we the people of India, it doesn't say we Muslims of India, we Hindus of India, we Christians of India, we Zoroastrians of India, Sikhs of India. No. It says all identities are subservient to one dominant identity that we are Indians first. So it says we the people of India give to ourselves this constitution. And what kind of constitution do we give to ourselves, which believes and ensures equality for all, non-discrimination, liberty for all, justice for all, dignified livelihood for all? Yes, this is the preamble. And same when Article 1 says India, that is Bharat. So this civilization is such which believes in Sarv Dharm Sambhav, that is equal treatment of all the religions. So in 1947 and thereafter when Constitution was formed in 1950, we chose the Constitution as the only holy book above all the other books. So any kind of religious diktat cannot work against the Constitution of India, which gives Garima Pur Jeevan, dignified life for all. Now, your question was that appeal which has been filed in Supreme Court. This appeal is primarily on two grounds. If you see, because I was in Karnataka High Court online throughout all these days. And from 2:15 to 2:30, they used to go up till 4:30 or 5 o'clock also sometimes. I listened to all the pleadings, all the arguments, and thereafter the judgment. They basically pleaded that hijab is essential religious practice in Islam and hence protected under Article 25. Karnataka High Court very plainly dismantled that thing. It said it is not compulsorily recommended. It is not compulsory in Quran. What is not compulsory in Quran cannot be compulsory in practice. Now, second, which was never pleaded and never argued properly, the ground for which they have come to Supreme Court now. That no. Wearing hijab is my freedom of expression under Article 19 of the Constitution. Freedom of express karte करती हूँ अपने आप को हिजाब पहनकर. But again, that is regulated under 19(2), reasonable restrictions. Yes. The second ground which they have played before Supreme Court, they haven't spoken as yet. It was just, in the drafting, the pleadings it is, before Supreme Court, that it is my right to privacy under Article 21. The right to privacy was never pleaded before Karnataka High Court. And right to privacy, if you see Puttaswamy's judgment, now privacy is, it is not in public privacy. Privacy is regarding the matters of your family, marriage, procreation, or sexual orientation. And privacy is not absolute. It has reasonable restrictions to it. I don't know how they're pleading this ground, or they're just positioning themselves. So both these grounds, now they are saying hijab before Supreme Court, they are saying it is my right to privacy and my right to expression. They say it's my right to conscience. Conscience होती है अंतरात्मा. आप तिलक लगाते हो, आप रुद्राक्ष पहनते हो, आप बुर्का हिजाब पहनते हो, वो conscience नहीं होगा. They are express symbols of your freedom of religion. You understand that? So 3 grounds which they are taking there, they never took it properly in their pleadings. You see what Karnataka High Court says. Karnataka High Court Constitutional Bench says freedom of conscience never pleaded. ये बातें कुछ प्लीड नहीं की, एक वर्ड नहीं है इसके बारे में, जो नई बातें कोर्ट में ला रहे हैं. तो ये चीज इसमें है. And I am expecting that it is not only essential religious practice which is protected. The constitutional trinity has to be adhered to. That is equality, liberty, dignified life. And this is the age in which I think, if you see otherwise, if you see Afghan women, they are risking their lives and protesting against Taliban. We will not wear hijab. We will not wear burqa. We want to study. What is this? अलग कर रहे हो, लड़कों के स्कूल अलग, लड़कियों के स्कूल अलग, हायर एजुकेशन हमें नहीं होगी, आदमी के बिना बाहर नहीं जा सकते. We will go. This is my autonomy. It's my independence, So world over, if the women are saying that we want to be free, हम तो चांद पर पहुंचना चाहते हैं. ये 13, 14, 15, 16 साल की लड़कियां, do they actually have choice? You have this beautiful topic, liberty of choice and choice of liberty. तो 14 साल की लड़की कहेगी मुझे बुर्का ही पहनना है, उसको चुनने का अधिकार है, चॉइस का अधिकार है, पर क्या वो चुन रही है? क्या उसके पेरेंट्स इंपोज कर रहे हैं उसके ऊपर? तो as Ambedkar ji said, who is the chief architect, who's the god of our constitution, as he said that these are symbols of slavery. आप जो religious institutions है वहां पहनो ना, religious practices जो करनी है वहां पहनो ना, कौन रोक रहा है? पर secular institution है, वहां क्यों दिखाते हो कि अगर 10 लड़कियां बैठी हैं 9th में, 10th में, 11th क्लास में, क्यों अंतर करना? कौन किस रिलीजन को बिलोंग करता है, कौन किस कास्ट को बिलोंग करता है? वो फुटबॉल खेलेंगी तो साथ खेलेंगी ना, वो बास्केटबॉल खेलेंगे साथ खेलेंगे, वो पढ़ेंगी तो साथ पढ़ेंगी, वो डॉक्टर बनना चाहेंगे साथ बनेंगी. Why do you differentiate? Or uniformity in the sense they should belong to that institution. अमीर गरीब का भेद हटना चाहिए, इसलिए ड्रेस कोड प्रिस्क्राइब किया जाता है. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your valuable insights, ma'am.